for our senior recognition game, as the boys varsity lacrosse team will be hosting the Yarmouth Dolphins in another Cape and Islands League matchup. Our final home game here for the boys lacrosse team. They come in at 7-9 after yesterday's dismantling of the Vineyard, a total team effort as 7 different Whalers scored goals, and by halftime the game was pretty much decided as the lead was 12-0. And as noted today, we will celebrate our Whaler seniors. We've got a list of them, about 15, to honor their efforts as Whaler student athletes, and they look to put another W in the win column as head coach Sam Aloisi has navigated a very tough regular season schedule, but has the Whalers right in the mix in Division 4, and we will await the next rankings. Currently, Nantucket is number 9 in the state, and they will host at least one game right here at Vito Capizzo Stadium, so we look forward to some bonus lacrosse coming up here in June. The boys do have one more game off island against St. John Paul Academy, and if things go as they should, they will get a 500 record and be riding some momentum into the tournament. The first meeting saw the boys put up 18 goals against DY, their highest tally of the season, so we look for another fast start. And I'm not sure if I'm online. Sorry about that. Little communication error here. And again, 18 goals scored by the Whalers in the first meeting, so we will look for another fast start here as things get going. And once again, we have the makings for a great lacrosse match. But let's get to our senior recognition. I'm going to get on the mic here and introduce our incredible seniors. Again, we have 14 of them to introduce. So, Whalers Nation, get ready to recognize our lacrosse seniors. Good afternoon, Whalers Nation, and welcome to Vito Capizzo Stadium. At this time, we'd like to direct your attention to midfield, where we will recognize our senior boys lacrosse team and their parents. We'll be recognizing our student athletes alphabetically, and we will begin with Justin Blois, accompanied by Keith and Pam. Congratulations on a fantastic Whaler career. Our next Whaler senior, Makai Bodden, accompanied by parents Michael and Leslie. Congratulations. Our next Whaler senior, one of our co-captains and goalie, George Boucher, accompanied by Mother Tracy. Congratulations on an incredible Whaler career. Our next Whaler senior, Ryan Downey. Accompanied by Hillary and James. Congratulations, Ryan. Our next senior, another co-captain, Cole Evans, accompanied by parents Carol and Eric Evans. Congratulations on an incredible Whalers career. Our next Whaler senior, Devin Francis Jr., accompanied by Heather. Picture. Our next Whaler senior, Shane Hanlon. Accompanied by parents Jenny and Tom Hanlon. Congratulations. Our next Whaler senior, Finn Kelly. Accompanied by Evine Irwin and Terrence Kelly. Our next Whaler senior, Camden Knapp. Accompanied by Amy and Lindsay Knapp. Congratulations. Our next senior, Raymond McClure. Accompanied by Tim and Jean McClure. Our next senior, Dylan Otani. Accompanied by Jeff and Liza Otani. Congratulations. Our next senior, Hudson Perry. Accompanied by Jennifer and Richard Perry. Congratulations on an incredible Whalers career. Our next senior, another co-captain, Caden Shea. Accompanied by Melissa and John. Congratulations. Our next senior, Xavion Stanley. Accompanied by Sharon Stanley. Congratulations. Our next senior, another co-captain, Cosmo Tedeschi. Accompanied by Luke and Laura Tedeschi. Congratulations on a fantastic career. And our final senior this afternoon, Justin Zadroga. Accompanied by Becky and Jerry Zadroga. And Whalers Nation, let's give another round of applause for our incredible group of seniors. And although today marks one of the last times you will be playing as a Whaler, it should also be a time of reflection and excitement for what lies ahead. The amount of time, energy, and hard work you have all put into the last 4 years should be commended. You are role models for this community and should be proud of what you have accomplished during your high school career. It's not an easy task to be a student athlete, and you have all excelled at that for over the last 4 years. Lastly, and this goes without saying, but a special recognition needs to go out to all the parents of these seniors, so let's give them another round of applause. They've watched you grow from your early days of elementary, middle, and now high school, and should be thanked for all they have done for you. Congratulations on an amazing 4 years here at Nantucket High School. Best of luck during the rest of the season, as well as your future endeavors. Whalers Nation wishes you nothing but success. Well, a fantastic moment for Whalers Nation there, recognizing our seniors. Of course, a long list of lacrosse players that have put a lot of time and energy into their career, not only as lacrosse players, but other sports and student athletes. Proud to be part of this moment for them. And of course, for Whalers Nation in general. We do have a lacrosse game to play here, so we'll get to that very shortly here. Let's take a break on the NSC, and I'm going to jump back over to the booth here next to Sean, and we will get some great action here as the Yarmouth Dolphins are in town. our Whalers boys lacrosse team looking to put a capper on a great home schedule and head on into the tournament on a roll here. You are watching the Nantucket Sports Connections presentation of Whalers Sports. Out to Perry for three. Good! Nice rebound by Jaquan Francis into Halleck again. Whalers streak ahead, 2-on-1 shot. Score! That got inside the post. The clear Whalers shot. Save! Paul Allen! Face 2-1. Puts it up from half court. Good! Justin Boyce! Front. Gotta score! Chick was able to lift it up from LeBell. Third dribble. Pass. Quincy Sullivan with a good looking shot and hits. Gets in and scores! Halleck denies. Halleck denies again. Shot saved. Griffin Starr. Into it. Aguilar, nice little fake. Runs up and puts it in. Streaks ahead, shot, score! Just like that, baby! That's what I'm talking about. Good afternoon and welcome back to the Nantucket Sports Connections presentation of Whalers Athletics. As some of you may have seen, we recognized our 15 seniors on the boys lacrosse team. We're now just a few minutes away here from the opening draw as Dennis Yarmouth and the Whalers get their final warm-ups here. Again, the Whalers come into today's matchup 7-9 after yesterday's win against the Vineyard, a game that saw 7 different goal scorers, and we could have the very same type of output from the Whalers today, as Coach Aloisi will likely be able to play a large group of the bench, up to and including those 15 seniors. We'll have to see if things go as they planned. Dennis Yarmouth has other things to say about it, of course. But the Whalers did put up 18 goals in their first meeting, and we look for a very high output. And again, that immediate jump all over as they did yesterday against the Vineyard, putting up 8 goals in the first quarter, another 4 in the second quarter. Kind of took the third quarter off and let the Vineyard score 4 times, but ended up tallying 3 more for the 15-4 total. Again, Cole Evans leading the Whalers offensively as he put up 2 more goals yesterday, also had 2 assists. So his goal total is approaching 40. He's got 37 on the season. So we'll keep an eye on that, see if he can reach that 40 plateau. That is a huge milestone for goals scored. And we look for him, obviously, as it comes tournament time, to be the key cog in the Whalers' attack. But it is not just Cole Evans. Jack Halleck's going to have to produce, and he's a big body, can throw his weight around and get position. And, of course, Makai Bodden and Justin Blois, special athletes, and they can find room and find space rather easily. It's just a matter of getting them good shots and taking advantage of that open space. And, of course, Luke Tedeschi is a sniper both on the hockey rink and on the lacrosse field. If he gets open space and he sneaks his way into that doorstep, he is often open and can put those point-blank shots in the net. Hudson Perry, another huge weapon for the Whalers, can play both ways. Sean Murphy does everything for Coach Aloisi. And we could go right on down the list. So a very talented group that, again, is very game-tested. They have played a very tough schedule. All their losses have come against teams that will be in the tournament, whether it's Division 4, 3, and even 2, as Nauset is a Division 2 team and a likely high-ranking Division 2 team. So even though those games count as losses on the win-loss record in the regular season, the point tallies from those losses are good enough for the Whalers to, again, have snuck into the top 10. They're at number 9 as of the last rankings. We will await the final rankings and then the ultimately the seedings coming up towards the weekend. I believe lacrosse, boys lacrosse, or lacrosse in general, will be not until Saturday. So, of course, we will have an update on that when we give it to you. And you can check on all the medias, the Creeds and all the boys over at the I&M are going to have the information out to us as soon as it happens. And, of course, we will be looking forward to some bonus lacrosse coverage right here on the NSC. We will have all the games, whether they be well, I won't guarantee that we're going to go off island yet, but we're hoping to maybe go off island. The girls lacrosse team, obviously, we will see them tomorrow, our next broadcast, as they wrap up their home schedule with a game against Falmouth. Oh, no, they're off island against Falmouth today, excuse me. They will be playing Sturgis West, so the Navigators coming in to town tomorrow, and they will finish up again what has been a very successful regular season already, 14-3. As I said, the girls lacrosse team off island, they'll tip it off here very shortly, actually just underway off island against Falmouth in a game that was a shootout right here at Vito Capizzo Stadium, a 19-15 game that went back and forth, streaks of goals scored. So it should be a good competitive game off island. And of course, we hope the girls travel back on that boat ride with another W. And again, look to wrap up the regular season against Sturgis West. They are ranked number 4 in the state, which is great that if they can keep that top 8 ranking, which means if they win, they move on, of course, and then we'll host at least 2 games if they win their first game. So fingers crossed, we could have the potential of at least 3 games right here. And, and again, the boys win, and who knows, if an upset happens, they might be able to host another game here as well. So fingers crossed, we have at least 3 games right here as far as our postseason coverage of lacrosse on the Nantucket Sports Connection. So the Whalers getting their final notes here as they get ready for the opening face-off. We'll take a moment here and thank our incredible sponsors for our spring sports, the Nantucket Booster Club. supporting Whalers athletes for over 60 years. And of course, our friends out east, the Nantucket Golf Club and the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation. 34 students receiving college scholarships through the Golf Club Foundation since 2006. You are watching the Nantucket Sports Connections presentation of Whalers Athletics. Welcome back to Vito Capizzo Stadium. As you can see, the referees heading out to the midfield as we are getting ready for the opening face-off. Of course, Cole Evans will be taking the draws here, and he is an absolute weapon. Absolutely dominated the draw circle yesterday. And speaking of yesterday, before we get going here, I gotta mention and congratulate our Whalers baseball team finishing off an incredible second half of their season, very successful, headed in the right direction. The culture has absolutely changed on the diamond. So congratulations to Coach Pearson and his entire staff for the efforts. But man, the man of the hour has to be Riley Williams. Unbelievable performance on the mound yesterday. Finished off with a no-hitter, 4-0. Also scored the winning run, although it was just the first run. They ended up winning 4-0. I was able to catch the last half an inning, and what a special moment in Whalers history. We will have Mr. Williams sneaking up here in the booth for halftime, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Can't wait to chat with him. Of course, he also, he just absolutely owned the Vineyard, scored the game-winning goal for hockey as well to send them into the Elite Eight. Can't wait to see which moment he prefers, the no-hitter against the Vineyard or the game-winning goal in the tournament. I know which one I would pick, but, you know, we'll see what Riley has to say about it. Can't wait to chat with him. And again, he is heading on to the next level to play baseball as well. But congratulations to Riley Williams, the entire baseball team, on a great season. And what a capper. I mean, it's always sweet when you beat the Vineyard, but man, to no-hit the Vineyard on the final game of the year, an incredible moment. As you can see, team's getting ready here, and we are just about to drop the ball here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. Final home game for our Whalers boys lacrosse team. Looking to pick up a win here and move to 8-9 on the season. Cole Evans is on top of the ball. And we are underway here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. Evans scoops it out of the sand and starts off on the attack. And the Whalers will have first possession. He looks to shoot right away and scores! Cole Evans takes the draw and notches the first goal of the game. What a way to start the game off for senior Cole Evans. Blasts right through the DY defense and scores. Whalers quickly up 1-0, just as they were yesterday. We saw barely 2 minutes of play and the Whalers were up 4-0. And this is the fun thing about lacrosse. Cole's right back at it. And they could gain possession here and score again immediately. Evans digging it out of the dirt. A little more difficult this time as Mackay Bodden gets in on the action. And still loose in the attack zone for the Whalers and scooped up now finally by DY. So Dennis Yarmouth with its first possession. Let's see if the Whalers can come up with a defensive stop here. Already up 1-0. We are just underway here from Vito Capizzo Stadium. The Whalers' final home game. Blois on defense. Tipped away, and Blois will scoop it, and he's off and running. Skip pass, handled by Tedeschi, and the Whalers will get it set up. Here's Hanlon, top of the zone, makes a move. Gets it reset over to Tedeschi. Knapp and Tedeschi switch spots. It's Tedeschi behind the net, calling out the play. Here's a shot in front, score! Tedeschi with the pass to Caden Shea, and Caden Shea gets a goal. Great run by Tedeschi as he picks up the assist. Again, a rather porous defense by DY on that play. Pretty easy pass and fire for the second goal of the game, coming at 10 minutes, 20 seconds of the first quarter. Nice to see another goal scored by a senior. And of course, Caden Shea, one of our co-captains as a Whaler. Cole Evans, blasted by a couple of defenders, but he holds on to it and will gain the zone. Finn Kelly looking for it. He gathers it from Evans, who will sneak back off. Tedeschi holding it once again behind the net, looking for someone in front. Tipped away, and DY unable to control it. Still loose, and picked up by Hudson Perry. Perry over to Knapp. Tedeschi rolls, fires as he's falling down off the post. Still loose, and Whalers hold on to the possession. Oh, collision. And right back. Tedeschi gathers it. Perry looking to make a move. Cuts to his left. Long shot, deflected. Whalers will keep possession. 8:49 left in the first quarter. 2-0 our score. Cole Evans opened it up right off the draw, ran right through the middle of the defense and scored. Then it was Tedeschi to Caden Shea for the second goal here for the Whalers. Nice pass in front. Perry, Camden Knapp actually, point blank. Tedeschi picks up another assist. $3-0 the count, as the Whalers have jumped on the Dolphins early here. Still 8 minutes, 37 seconds to play in the first quarter. So it'll be Justin Blois having a chance to go on the draw here. As again, we may see a little bit of this. Some different players playing different positions in our final home game. Again, in a game that the Whalers were favorites to win. The boys maybe going to have a little bit of fun here this afternoon as we celebrate our seniors. Blois after it. Braden Knapp in on it. Still loose, and finally, and DY will gain the possession on the Whalers infraction, and they will have their second possession of the game, already down 3-0. Here's a run, shot. Boucher reaches out and grabs it. Looked like it would have gone wide, but Boucher had it, and he was able to corral it. Pass goes through the zone, but quickly picked up by Knapp. And turnover on the Whalers pass. Unable to be handled by Caden Shea. But Hanlon battles for it here, and DY whistled for an infraction, so it'll be Whalers ball. Caden Shea to put it in. Snap to Tedeschi. Tedeschi already with 2 assists. He's looking for another one. Passed just off the stick of Hanlon. And DY looking to clear. Good run across midfield. And quickly off the stick. DJ Francis picks it up and he's rumbling. He's bumbling across midfield. Loses it. Picks it right back up. The long stick guy stays with it and finally gets it past over to Caden Shea, and I believe it was offsides, but great run by senior DJ Francis, and a collision. There is a flag. We will have our first penalty of the afternoon, but the Whalers bench loving it. 6:56 left to play here in the first quarter. Looks like Shane Hanlon's jogging off. Guilty of the body check there. So it'll be 1 minute power play for DY. Looking to get back in this thing. They are down 3-0 again. 6 minutes, 56 seconds still left in the first quarter. Whalers have had their way thus far. Whalers back in a zone defense. Nearly tipped away. Good run. Shot goes over the net, and that should be Whalers ball as Boucher able to hustle back along with Sean Murphy. Oh no, Hunter Stronyi back behind the net. So good defense by the Whalers. They could use a little clock here and get a clear, perhaps use up the rest of the time. About 30 seconds left on the penalty to Shane Hanlon. First penalty of the game. Nice pass, Perry. Thought about cutting all the way through. He'll back it up again. Need to waste a little bit of time here on offense. About 13 seconds left on the penalty as the Whalers continue to play shorthanded. Boyce looking at the clock, and it'll be Hanlon sprinting in here as the clock expires on the penalty. Team's back to full strength. Tedeschi back to Hanlon, who just came on after serving his penalty. Perry takes a long shot over the top. And it'll be Camden Knapp putting it in behind the net for the Whalers, who retain possession. DY playing man-to-man. Good switch. Again, a mostly senior lineup here, so we haven't seen the likes of Cole Chambers yet, the leading scorer for the Whalers. But that is kind of the MO. Oh, nice spin move by Tedeschi. Oh, good save. Looked like it was heading for the post, but able to get a little stick on it. Whalers put it in quickly. Here's Shea. We'll get it reset to Perry. 3-0 our score. Just under 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Tedeschi, good move, point blank, tried to go over the top, just wide of the net. And looked like he snuck into the crease, so that'll be DY to gain possession on the infraction by the Whalers. DY's gotten a couple of shots off. One save, again, met with a couple of physical bodies and out of bounds, so it'll be a turnover as the Whalers were able to gain a double team turnover there. Hudson Perry in on the action along with, I believe, Caden Shea. Here's a shot from deep. Deflects. That's got to hurt. Yep. As you can see, 28 hopping. Man, those balls are like rocks. Whalers retain possession. Quickly back on the attack. Cut through. Catch. Shot. Score! Hudson Perry with the goal for the Whalers. Great cut, and he was able to catch and fire immediately. As the Whalers now lead 4-0, 4:16 to play here, still in the first quarter. And it'll be Cole Evans back on the draw, and he just snags it and is off and running. Pass, quick shot, save. Whalers regain possession. Shea with a quick shot off the draw control. Finn Kelly tagging in for Mackay Bodden, and he has it at the top of the attack zone for the Whalers. 4-0 our score. Behind the net, Knapp over to Tedeschi. Nice offensive motion thus far for the Whalers. Knapp and Tedeschi, a little give and go. Tedeschi's got space. He winds up, fires just wide. And the goalie able to get back there for DY and gain the possession. DY looking to clear. Nice defense once again. Oh, that's going to draw a flag, though. Look like a slash. I believe that's going to be called on Shea. Just a 30-second penalty on co-captain Caden Shea. And DY, as you probably heard from the referee, will call timeout here with 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll take a second here on the Nantucket Sports Connection. You are watching the NSC's presentation of Whalers Athletics. Once again, welcome back to Vito Capizzo Stadium for our senior recognition game here for the Whalers. And they have done a good job of representing, as 4 goals scored, all by seniors Hudson Perry, Camden Knapp, Caden Shea, and Cole Evans have scored for the Whalers. Cosmo Tedeschi's had a couple of great assists as well. And again, Coach Aloisi has represented the senior class here by playing almost exclusively seniors for the first quarter here, at least. Again, we haven't even seen Cole Chambers leading scorer yet. Jack Halleck, we haven't seen him yet. They are still sitting on the bench waiting their turn, and I'm sure they will get it here. But a classy coach, of course, giving his seniors, and he's got a slew of them. We had 15 introduced before the game, so he's going to have to get some playing time here shortly. But the Whalers got to take care of another penalty here, a 30-second variety, as Caden Shea will sit out here. DY looking for its first goal of the game. Whalers back in a little zone defense here again on the PK. Here's a shot high. Number 9 for DY back there. And I apologize, there wasn't a current roster with numbers available. So for those of you tuning in from Dennis Yarmouth side. We do not have names for numbers. Whalers able to gain it and will look to clear. Here's Perry from Boucher. Pass up to Blois. Unable to handle it, so turned over, but teams are back at full strength, so the Whalers able to kill off the penalty. They are 2 for 2 on the PK as we are 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Nice interception by Shane Hanlon. He's on the run. Spin move. Shot. Just wide. Nice move by Hanlon to get into some space and good anticipation on the pass. So it'll be DY putting it in with 2 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first quarter. 4-0 our score. Whalers on top. Blois with some good defense. Pass to no one in particular, and that'll be a turnover on DY. Whalers will put it in. Nice defensive effort by Justin Blois. Finn Kelly replaces him as the Whalers go on offense. Woo! Hunter Stroney showing off the moves. And he'll get it set up to Shane Hanlon. And Hudson Perry tags in to complete the Whalers' attack. Pass by Knapp, tipped. And he will scoop it up to retain possession. Tedeschi. Tedeschi makes a move. Knapp gains some space. Low shot, scores! Once again, Tedeschi to Knapp. That's 3 assists by Cosmo Tedeschi already. And the Whalers notched their 5th goal here in the first quarter. So Cosmo Tedeschi showing off the passing skills. He's also had a couple of shots on goal. And the Whalers have had their way offensively against this DY defense, as they are just quicker individually on those one-on-one matchups and have had open space to shoot and have netted 5 of their 11 shots. Blois again on the draw. He battles for it. And the scrum continues. Still no control of the draw here. And finally, DY comes out of the pack with it, and they will be on the attack for their 5th possession of the first quarter here. Under a minute to play. 5-0 our score. And out of bounds it goes, so it'll get back to the Whalers here. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. You are watching Whalers Sports here on the Nantucket Sports Connection. And that was Xavier Stanley losing the ball there. Big dude. And here's a shot. Saved by Boucher. And here's Bodden with the long stick. 10 seconds left. Let's see if the Whalers can get a shot off. Shot bounds over the goal with 4 seconds left. Good run and clear by Makai Bodden. Into Tedeschi. He winds up, shoots it wide. And the horn will sound here at the end of the first quarter. The Whalers have notched 5 goals. Evans, Shea, Hudson Perry, and Camden Knapp has 2. As the Whalers have been dominant thus far, leading DY 5-0. Cosmo Tedeschi has 3 assists on the 5 goals. And again, we'll have to see if Coach Aloisi continues with this mostly senior lineup or whether he gets a couple of his players like Jack Halleck and Cole Chambers into the game. They have yet to play a minute. But the Whalers nonetheless have had their way here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. We'll take a moment here on the Nantucket Sports Connection. You are watching the NSC 5-0 Whalers after one. Out to Perry for three. Good! Nice rebound by Jaquan Francis into Halleck again. Whalers streak ahead, 2-on-1 shot. Score! That got inside the post. The clear Whalers shot. Save! Paul Allen! Face 2-1. Puts it up from half court. Good! Justin Boyce! Front. Gotta score! The card check was able to lift it up above LaBelle. Third dribble. Pass. Quincy Sullivan with a good looking shot and hits. Gets in and scores! Halleck denies. Halleck denies again. Shot save. Griffin Starr. Into it. Aguilar, nice little fake. Runs up and puts it in. Streaks ahead, shot, score! Just like that, baby! That's what I'm talking about! Welcome back. As you see, Cole Evans taking the draw here to begin the play of our second quarter. 5-0 Whalers on top. Cosmo Tedeschi has 3 assists on the 5 goals. And the Whalers are on the attack here to begin the second quarter. Knapp. Tedeschi winds up, sends it wide. Couple of Whaler bodies back there to keep the possession. Caden Shea. Also, Cole Evans staying on. Evans makes a move. High pass handled by Tedeschi. Here's a wind-up shot. Save. So Hudson Perry with a good shot on goal, but DY goalie up to the task. Trying to get the clear. Here's Hudson Perry. Shot off the misplay on the pass, and Perry takes advantage and nets his second goal of the game. It'll be 6-0 now. Again, Whalers in control. So Hudson Perry with a good reaction and really no chance for the goaltender to make a save on that one. Point blank shot for the 6th goal of the game. Once again, Cole Evans. On the draw here. Oh, no, excuse me. Cole Chambers getting his first action. He is on the draw. Tiptoeing along the sidelines. Nice run by number 7 for DY. He gains the zone. Triple teamed. And there's some space. Shot wide. So Boucher was down there. Looked like his foot was in place to make the save. Score remains 6-0 here. We are into the second quarter, 10:20 and counting. As DY has its first possession of the second quarter. There's a screen. Stanley able to get there. Shot saved by Boucher. He tipped it. And that will remain Dennis Yarmouth possession. Whalers picking up man-to-man here. Again, another pick play. And the run around Stanley. Good defense. Boucher after it behind the net. And he will get it as it stays inside the crease. Whalers look to clear. Boucher over to Downey. Open net, but Downey able to make a run. He's got the long stick. Gets it across the midfield stripe. But DY gets it on the turnover. They've got numbers. Just Stanley back. Shot and a score. Boucher unable to handle that one. So number 7 for DY. Again, I apologize. We do not have a roster for them. But off the turnover, the Whalers were caught outmanned on defense. Just Xavier Stanley back on that play, and good effort by Boucher, unable to get it. And the score now 6-1 with 9 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Again, stay tuned for halftime. We've got Whalers ace coming off a no-hitter last night. Riley Williams will join us up in the booth here to chat baseball and beyond. And kicked out of bounds by Casp. It will be DY ball, so there's another addition of some underclassmen here for Coach Sam Aloisi. Tipped away by Mackay Bodden, and he loses it, but scoops it up again. And infraction called on the Whalers, so it'll be DY. Putting it in. Casp on defense, good physical play. He just shoves the DY player out of the way. And coming out of the pack, Whalers make it and get it cleared. Boyce controls behind the net. Hudson Perry with a good cut. Boyce unable to see him. Shea back to Casp. Nice pass to Tedeschi. He makes a move. Shot. Score! So goal scored by Cosmo Tedeschi, the recipient from Jeremy Casp, who picks up the assist for the Whalers. 7-1, back to a 6-goal advantage. Just over 8 minutes, 8:01 left here in the second quarter. And Cole Evans back to his normal position here on the draw. So you see Griffin Starr about to get his first minutes. And Starr will snag it on the run. He's got some room. Shot just wide. Another good draw and a good attack off that draw by the Whalers. Starr will stay in the game. Evans trots off. Hanlon tags back in. DY looking for the clear here. They are down 7-1. Pass goes off the stick. Whalers pick it up. Chambers, nice save pass. Here's an advantage. Griffin Starr shot just wide. Again, great defenseman Griffin Starr. Not a lot of shot opportunities, but he had one there. So good to see Griff get a shot off. Of course, he is the Whalers goalie in hockey. Unbelievable season he had and the ride they had throughout the tournament, making it the farthest any hockey team has made it in the postseason. As you saw, the Whalers ultimately lost. Blois on the attack. He's going to wrap it around just wide somehow. He got it wide of the goal. But that's the kind of athleticism that Justin possesses. He can get in and really cause havoc inside of defense. Tedeschi unable to connect the pass. Perry chases after it. Hanlon scoops. Whalers get it reset. Murphy switches with Perry. He's got a chance here. Shot deflects high and over the net. Cole Chambers will set it in for the Whalers. Blois over to Hanlon. Oh, nifty moves by Hanlon. Shot just off the mark. Some good stick work there by Shane Hanlon to get a shot off. Chambers. Shot and a score. Cole Chambers picks up the assist. Cosmo Tedeschi notches his second goal. He's already got 5 points in the game. And the Whalers add to their total. They are now up 8-1. Still in the first half of play. And still a lot of time here left in the second quarter. 6 minutes, 14 seconds. So the Whalers well on their way to their 8th victory. I know there's a lot of lacrosse left to be played, but this has been as dominating a performance in back-to-back games as we have seen by the Whalers all season long. And yes, these are 2 games that you have to win, but it's one of those things when teams can play down to their opponents. While the Whalers have not done that, as they are definitely in tournament form here, showing off their offensive skills. And Boucher has been exceptional along with the defense thus far, only allowing DY 6 shots. They have scored just 1 goal here in the first half. They'll have another opportunity as DY gets it on the infraction by the Whalers. Zadroga, some good defense, as usual. There's a shot and a score. That is number 5 for DY. And again, I apologize to their fans as we do not have an updated roster sheet, but nonetheless, DY able to take advantage of that possession and rifle a shot into the corner of the net past Boucher. So 8-2 now the score. Still 5 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the first half. Michael Culkin's on the draw. He's, breaking ankles with that move right there, baby. And here's Halleck. He's going to wind up with the long stick and smash it into somebody. Still loose. Tedeschi and Halleck after it, but scooped up by DY. Tipped away. Let's see who it goes off of. It'll be Nantucket ball. Cole Chambers to put it in. Again, the Whalers have not even exploited or put in their top offensive players. Chambers has sat for the entire first quarter. That was Jack Halleck's first touch of the ball here this afternoon. Those are the Whalers' 2 leading scorers. Here's a shot by Hanlon, just wide. He had some open space and was able to launch a laser, but just wide of the net. Score remains 8-2 here. Under 5 minutes to play in the first half. Chambers back to Hanlon. Gets a screen from Mackay Bodden. Hanlon makes a move. Shot goes off the stick. But Cole Evans back there to save the possession. It's Cole to Cole, Evans to Chambers. Chambers over to Tedeschi. He makes another move. He's got some space. Hanlon in front. Dislodged at the last second. And Hanlon chases after on defense. DY looking for the clear. And a nice run by number 28 all the way into the attack zone. Flag is down as well. So DY with the extended possession here will get a penalty coming up. Let's see if they can take advantage of this. Down 8-2. We're under 4 minutes to play, first half. Number 7, again, I apologize for not having the name. That'll be the whistle here to end the possession, but it will be a penalty on the Whalers. A 30-second penalty. I didn't catch the number the referee said, but looked like Mackay Bodden called for the infraction. It's part of the defense, so with 3:46 left in the first half, Bodden will sit for 30 seconds. Whalers up 8-2. So DY going to have to try and claw their way back in here. If they have a chance, they can take advantage here of the power play. A little trickery behind the net. Pass in front. Good spin move. Unable to get the shot off, though. Good defense. Boucher out to blast the DY offensive player. And a risky move, but it paid off with at least the moment. And Bodden back in as teams are back to full strength. So once again, Whalers defense holds on the PK. Good hounding defense by Justin Blois, but good stick control and ball control by number 28. He hangs on to it. Spin move gains no advantage. Again, good man-to-man defense by the Whalers. Griffin Starr. Shot low. Boucher able to save. Shot off the face mask. 2 saves by Boucher. Score remains 8-2. 2:35 to play here in the second quarter. DY still with possession. Good defense by Mackay Bodden. Pass gets loose. And it'll be Nantucket ball on the turnover. Hunter Stronier back there on defense as well. So Whalers hold. Boucher with a couple of great saves. One off the face mask from a point-blank shot. And Whalers easily with the clear as Zadroga gets it in. The attack. He'll back off. And the Whalers get it set. Oh, terrible pass. That one went almost into where we are. Errant pass by Cole Evans on the turnover. And again, might be able to get away with that against DY, but against some tournament quality teams. Oh, a collision at midfield, and the ball is loose. Whalers gain it. Pass unable to be handled, but Tedeschi gathers it and gets it set up. But another errant pass, and that'll be another turnover. With 1:36 left here in the first half. DY looking to get the clear. Good defense. Cole Chambers, annoying. Pass off the stick. Finn Kelly able to scoop. Tedeschi with some space. Evans. Oh, nice try on the backhanded pass, or backhanded shot. Chambers looking for some room, unable to get it. Evans, nice. Nice thought, and little push inside. There's Caden Shea. Chambers, this is his spot. Makes a move, has some space. Shot, score, finds the top of the net. Cole Chambers with his first goal of the game. As the Whalers notch their 9th overall. And we'll give Shea an assist on that. We're down under a minute to play here in the first half. Whalers have been in control from the opening moment, literally. Cole Evans took the opening draw, rushed down the field, and scored within seconds. And the Whalers have only let up a couple of goals here. In the first half. And we are hoping to catch up with Riley Williams here at halftime. Don't see him here yet, but we'll keep our eyes open. Nice effort by Nathan McLean, defensive player. Draws the whistle, and the Whalers will advance. Shot and another goal. Michael Culkins gets into the fun as the Whalers hit double figures. So again, nice effort by Nathan McLean to draw the whistle, and the Whalers able to take advantage off the run. And it's now 10-2, scoring with just 5 seconds left here in the first half. So in all likelihood, this will be our score as we head to halftime. Again, the Whalers put up 18 goals in their first meeting. And it'll be Otani. And that will do it for the first half of play. As we said, Whalers scoring with just 5 seconds left. Our score at halftime. Your Nantucket Whalers here on Senior Recognition Night. Up 10-2. And we're hoping Riley Williams makes his way up here as we will take a moment and try and connect with him and talk to the senior pitcher. We've got him in sight. So let's take a moment here on the NSC and we'll get Riley Williams mic'd up and chat some baseball here on the Nantucket Sports Connection. You are watching Whalers Athletics. Nantucket up 10-2 at the half. Out to Perry for 3. Good! Nice rebound by Jaquan Francis into Halleck again. Whalers streak ahead, 2-on-1 shot. Score! That got inside the post. Quick player, Whalers shot. Save! Paul Allen! Face 2-1. Puts it up from half court. Good! Justin Boyce! Front. Gotta score! The card check was able to lift it up above LaBelle. Third dribble. Pass. Quincy Sullivan with a good looking shot and hit. Gets in and scores!
denies. Halleck denies again. Shot saved. Griffin Star. Into it. Aguilar, nice little fake. Runs up and puts it in. Streaks ahead. Shot. Score. Just like that, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Want to welcome you back here to halftime at the Whalers boys varsity lacrosse, up 10-2 on DY as they look to close out their regular season here at home, recognizing our seniors. And speaking of seniors, we've got another fantastic one, the ace of the baseball team. And again, a huge congratulations, Riley Williams. How you doing today, buddy?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely our pleasure. I mean, what a special day yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, your final home game, and you come up and pitch a no-hitter.
Yeah.
Have you ever pitched a no-hitter before? I mean, is that?
No, not for Nantucket. It's real special to do it for Nantucket.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I mean, even as a kid, a Little League or any other game?
Yeah, I did one in summer ball. It was against the Vineyard as well. But
oh, love that.
It's nothing near as crazy as this one.
Yeah, yeah. And, I mean, a dramatic finish to that catch.
Oh, yeah. By Lee now there at third, he played great all game. He saved me early on in the game. He made a great throw to first on the fly. He was great all game.
Awesome. I mean, it usually takes one of those, even if you're watching the majors, usually takes one of those special diving catch or something to secure it. And I mean, just the dramatics of it to finish it at the end. And 16 strikeouts. I mean, you're like a Vineyard killer, man.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You had the game-winning goal for the hockey team to send it into the Elite Eight. What's the more special moment for you?
You know, I can't really compare the two, but definitely just beating the Vineyard again is just crazy. I love beating the Vineyard. It's my favorite thing to do, I guess. So.
You can be officially anointed the Vineyard killer. That's absolutely going to go down. And again, you have notched your legend to Whaler lore with not only just beating them, how you did it with a no-hit variety. Now you're off to play ball in the fall or next year.
Yeah.
Where are you heading?
I'm going to Mercy College, Division II school in New York. Can't wait to get there. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Are you going to try and pitch there as
yeah,
well?
I'm going to be a pitcher only there. I'm not going to hit.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Hone the craft in.
Hone the
And now are you going to play in the summertime as well?
Yep, I'm going to play for Team Cape Cod in the summer. It's my summer team.
Oh, cool, man.
Play all over the place.
Yeah, yeah. So that'll travel all throughout the Cape.
Yep. If we win, if we play the playoffs and we win there, we're going to go to Washington State to play a big tournament this year. So hopefully we get to do that.
Excellent, excellent. Well, again, congratulations on your entire Whaler career. I mean, coming to an end here. You guys had fun for prom, I assume?
Yeah, I didn't go out to prom, but we had a fun night there.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. We won't get you in trouble with any details. It's all good. What are you thinking about the first half here?
I mean, we're way up now. Whalers are playing great. We've been controlling the ball the whole game. Cole Evans ran up the field 12 seconds in the game, scored an early goal. We went off running there. Never gave it back since.
Oh, we should have you on the mic here. I don't need to do any more. Once you're done with your baseball career, you come and hang out with us here, and you can chat about the Whalers. Congratulations again on your Whaler career, both as any other sports you play, hockey, baseball,
Hockey, baseball. I play golf on my free time.
Oh, there you go, baby.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to see you out at MIAA Comet then. New head coach, too, Sam Herrick. That was a great hire. We had him up chatting with him. That'll be a fun crew. He will bring some fun to the game of golf as well. And again, best of luck on your future endeavors. I know we said it for celebrating the Whalers lacrosse team, but honestly, this is a special crew you guys had this year. Finally seeing the last events here as seniors, and we were hoping that you guys would sneak into the tournament, because I'll tell you what, man.
We would have went on a run.
Dangerous team. You would have been a dangerous team. Playing your best ball at the end, that's kind of how you want to do it. And anytime you're on the mound,
it's going to be a close game.
It would be a tough out. So, anyways, we can talk about that speculation, but you got to love new head coach, second year, setting the culture.
Yep.
He's building the blocks for future. So you got to love that. And I know he obviously had nothing but great things to say about your efforts and your leadership as well. So, congrats. Thanks for hanging out with us, man.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the game. Enjoy the rest of your senior year, and be safe. Be well, man.
Thank you.
We'll be back here in a moment on the Nantucket Sports Connection. Second half coming up. Whalers up 10-2. Back here as we see Justin Blois whiz a shot back after the draw control win. Second half is underway. We're busy chatting with Riley Williams, fresh off of his no-hitter yesterday against the Vineyard, capping off a very successful baseball season. 7-9 they ended up, and just a game off of making it into the tournament. And as we said, they would have been a dangerous out if they would have gotten there. They were on a roll and playing their best baseball towards the end of the season. A couple of tough losses there at the end. A loss against Mashpee pretty much put the nail in the coffin, so to speak. But again, congratulations to Coach Pearson and his staff, and good luck to the baseball team coming up here in the future. Whalers with the first possession of the second half. They are already up 10-2, and there's another goal. Caden Shea from Cole Chambers gets the second half scoring going for the Whalers. 11-2 as Shea notches his second goal of the game. Chambers with his second assist unofficially in the game. And the Whalers extend the lead to 9. We'll have to see if they get to the continuous clock scenario, but as of yet it is stopped after the goal. 11-2 our score here. Again, a lot of fun chatting with Riley Williams of the baseball team at halftime. And DY gets the draw. Hounding defense by Makai Bodden. Number 7 for DY does have one of the 2 goals. And again, I apologize for not having a current roster available for DY. Pass off the stick and snagged on the run. Culkins. Braden Knapp mishandles, but Cole Chambers gathers. Back up Culkins at the top of the zone. Over to Hanlon now, number 4 for the Whalers. And here's Chambers. Pass, shot in front, score! Braden Knapp. And the Whaler bench erupts. Twelve to 2 the score. And I stand corrected, that's Raymond McClure on the goal. His first. And here's Blois. Shot goes wide. Again, another senior. Great to see him score here. 12-2 the count. Whalers in control. Here's another opportunity. Shot goes wide. A little sidearm effort from Sean Murphy. Or no, number 15, excuse me, Ryan Davis. And here's Perry, who's got 2. He's going to make a run. He's got room. Low shot, scores! Hudson Perry with a hattie as he scores his third. Whalers Now up 13-2. Continuing the onslaught. They maybe learned a lesson yesterday. You can't let off the gas pedal. They were up 12-0 against the Vineyard. And Vineyard scored on 4 straight possessions within about 3 minutes. Made it a little interesting. Whalers ended up scoring 3 more and obviously still winning by 11, but once again, Nantucket controls the draw. Loose, and DY scoops it. Pass to no one in particular. Halleck looking for it. And it'll be scooped up by number 10, Finn Kelly. And Nantucket will get it set up. Halleck over to Chambers. Chambers over to Davis. Back up top. Finn Kelly. And Nantucket in no real rush here. Some exterior passing as we are just about 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. 13-2, the Whalers lead. And here's Finn Kelly looking to make a move. Gets a whack to the head. There's a flag. Chambers hangs on to it, so the Whalers will have a penalty upcoming. Here's Halleck, just a sophomore. Halleck. Again, nice possession. Shot and a score! So let's see if the penalty comes into play here as well. And that nullifies the penalty, but the Whalers notched their 14th goal of the game and are in complete control here, extending the lead up to 12. And it'll be once again Justin Blois on the draw. Strony in there. And DY with control. Here's an advance. Shot goes high. DY retains possession. .620 and counting here in the third quarter. Whalers up 14-2. They have already scored 4 goals here in the second half, in the third quarter alone, extending their lead and have been in control literally from the first seconds of the game. As you heard Riley Williams at halftime putting together some good stats, 12 seconds in, and that's going to be a turnover on DY. Cole Chambers will put it in for Nantucket. And Hanlon advances it into the zone. Shot and another score. An absolute laser from the left side. From Colby O'Keefe, getting his first action of the game, and he took no time letting one loose as he notches the 15th goal for the Whalers, flexing their muscles today. 15-2. Again, Coach Aloisi able to go deep into the bench here, and he's got firepower up and down the lineup. And it is on display here this afternoon. And here you go, Griffin Starr on the draw. Why not? So goals abound for the Whalers. Starr kicks it ahead. And here's O'Keefe again, quickly on the advance. But the Whalers will back it off and maybe use a little clock here as Chambers controls it on the right side. Back behind the net, Davis. Owen Wilson also in on the attack. Chambers, Murphy, Wilson, cut off. Davis over to O'Keefe. Fakes a couple of moves. And back over to Chambers. Pass goes off the stick. Murphy quickly recovers. Nice dismissal. And a flag down. Whalers will get possession as Owen Wilson was hit with a cross check there, drawing the flag. Let's see if the Whalers can take advantage here of the possession. Just about 4 minutes left. Here's Owen Wilson. Shot bounds over the net. .30-second penalty on number 32 for DY. Just their second penalty of the game. Comes with 4 minutes, 7 seconds left here in the third quarter. Whalers up huge, 15-2. Looking to put a final stamp on their home schedule. They have one more game off island. And they will play the next 20 seconds here with a man up. Here's a shot. Whoa, an absolute laser from Jack Halleck that whizzes just over the net. Back out to Halleck to Chambers at the top of the zone. He winds up, fakes the shot. Bodden to Tedeschi. Good rotation by DY. Good switch. Here's Halleck with some room. Another laser that zips high and well into the woods behind the football field here. Clock stops at 3:30. Back to even strength for both teams. Halleck over to Mackay Bodden. Chambers behind the net. It's Tedeschi. He's got room. Good save. And it'll be O'Keefe to put it in. O'Keefe to Halleck. Over to Bodden. Under 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Chambers over to Tedeschi. Tedeschi looking to make a move. He does so. Here's a pass in front. Hanlon unable to get it cleanly. Still loose. And O'Keefe able to scoop. Save the possession for the Whalers. Finds a little space. Tough pass for Halleck. And it'll be DY gaining possession, and he's got some room. But not looking to be aggressive. And we have a new goalie. So Boucher is done here. Shot goes well high. DY continues with possession. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. 15-2, the Whalers lead. Shot goes high. DY able to save the possession, though. Good hustle by number 4 of the Dolphins. Again, senior recognition game here for the Whalers, and they will celebrate in style as DY turns it over, and the Whalers will cruise to their 8th victory here. Still 1 quarter to play, but Nantucket has been in control from the opening moments. Halleck spins, loses it. DJ Francis advances it. And the scrum ensues at midfield. Ryan Downey in on the mix. Luke Stringer also. There's an advance by the DY shot. Goes wide. And the Whalers will get it. Cole Chambers to put it in here with just 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Whalers up 15-2. They've notched 5 more here in the third quarter and have not allowed a goal. Chambers makes a run. Leading scorer, just a couple of assists, has yet to get in the books with a goal, but they have not needed his talents. Good pass in front, shot, and a score. Tedeschi on the doorstep from Chambers. As Cosmo Tedeschi now has a hat trick. And the Whalers have now scored 16 goals. 32 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. So a fantastic way for the Whalers to conclude their home schedule here, and again, we'll look to ride this wave of momentum into tournament play. Nice room. Pass goes through, front and score. Tedeschi with another one. Nice catch. And Tedeschi notches his 4th goal. That's number 17. Still 13 seconds left to go. Third quarter. I got a hunch they will. I saw Coach Aloisi sneaking over. They will run the clock here in the 4th quarter. I think once they started the third quarter, you couldn't change. Either way, none of this has been unsportsmanlike. It's just been good offense. And nice defense by the Whalers as we hear the horn for the end of the third quarter. Another quarter dominated by the Whalers, outscoring DY 7-0. Cosmo Tedeschi has 7 points on the game, 4 goals and 3 assists. Cole Chambers with at least 3 assists. Caden Shea's got 2 goals and an assist. Camden Knapp with 2 goals. Hudson Perry with a hat trick. He's got 3 goals. Culkins. McClure with a goal. Caden Shea with 2 goals. Colby O'Keefe with a goal. Cole Evans with 2 goals as well for the Whalers. So goals abound here. We'll take a moment on the Nantucket Sports Connection. Whalers up huge, 17-2. I'd like to welcome back to Vito Capizzo Stadium, where the Whalers are in complete control against DY here. 17-2. We've still got a quarter to play. And again, the Whalers have absolutely dominated a game that they should win. But again, that doesn't always translate, as even in the professional game, teams can play down to their opponents. But in high school, you never know what the boys are going to do. So again, the Whalers will get some game experience for their back third string goalie, actually, Sujal, who plays JV. And I believe his last name is Bali. I'm hopefully pronouncing that correctly. Either way, great opportunity for him to get some game experience. He's got a save already in the third quarter. And the Whalers have continued their good defense. DY gets it off the infraction on the draw control, and they will put it in play for the first possession of the fourth quarter. Nice run, unable to get a shot off. Number 7 for DY has one of the 2 goals for the Dolphins. Oh, nice defense by Caden Shea, just hounding. Oh, near steal by Bodden. Shot goes wide somehow. The shot got off, but it was good defense by Ryan Downey and Mackay Bodden. It whizzed by Sujal and went wide. He was on that post anyway, so it will likely been a save. We are in the fourth quarter of play here. Whalers' final home game, senior recognition, and the Whalers are up 17-2. And again, we'll likely move to 8-9 on the season with the win. Pass goes awry, and DY will retain possession. And fresh into the game. Number 5, shot goes wide. And scooped up on defense by Ryan Downey. He's on the run. And will get it all the way into the attack zone. Let's see if he gets a shot off here. Pass goes through. Nice play by the goalie to get the net down and stomp it. Deep clear. Bounces up, and Zadroga able to gain the zone. Whalers have numbers. Shot just wide. Good save as Zadroga with a nice advance. Here's Mackay Bodden. Down to 9 minutes left here in the season finale, home season finale for the Whalers. Nice run, shot, and a score! George Boucher on some offense. Why not, baby? That's got to be his first goal of the year, as George Boucher gets in the books. Fun moment for that senior who has played 4 years as a starting goaltender, 3 years as a starting goaltender for Coach Aloisi. One of those heart and soul players for the Whalers, and he will be leaned upon mightily coming up here towards the postseason. As again, the Whalers have reached their 18-goal high, team high for the season, with over 8 minutes and counting left to play here in the game. And the clock will continue to run as we noted here. So again, another class move by Coach Aloisi. And Stronier unable to get the draw cleanly. It'll be DY putting it in. Pass goes through. Oh, nice catch. Great save! That is an excellent reaction, and here's another great story. As DJ Francis tried to blast his way all the way into the attacking zone, comes up a little short. That one might have made it to the not top 10. But here he is again, Francis, tossing it to no one in particular. And run out of bounds. It'll be Whalers' ball. Stronier able to box the DY attacker out of bounds. 6.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter of what will be win number 8 for Coach Aloisi and the Whalers. They will move to 8 and 9, and again, doing what they need to do to stay in that top 10 in the rankings. We'll see the final seedings coming out here on either Friday or Saturday. Stronier with a nice spin move, another spin move, shot and a score! Highlight reel stuff from number 17, Hunter Stronier. So the Whalers have notched their 19th goal season high as a team. I got all kind of marks on my roster here as the Whalers have $11 different goal scorers, with Cosmo Tedeschi notching 4. Hudson Perry's also got a hat trick with 3 goals. Cole Chambers has unofficially at least 3 assists. Tedeschi also with 3 assists. Cole Evans with 2 goals, including the first one off of the opening draw. Just ran right straight down the heart of the DY defense and scored with about 12 seconds into the game. Whalers gain possession. I got to think they're going to use some clock here. Under 5 minutes to play. And again, Coach Aloisi has done a nice job of balancing playing some players with not as much game experience, maybe some seniors that have put in a lot of quality practice time, and still getting his starting lineup into the game, getting some game reps. As we see backup goalie, plays JV, Sujal Bali, I believe, is the last name. I'm sure I'll get corrected at some point if it's not. But he's already come up with a couple of great saves, so it looks like the future of Whalers Lacrosse is in good hands in net. In the game against Sandwich, where Boucher was unable to go, Sujal was the first one out here on the field. He was ready to go, but Coach Aloisi made the nod to go with Sean Murphy in net, who was phenomenal as well in that game. Game that could have easily gone either way in the wet, misty Gray Lady day. A 12-7 loss to Sandwich, who of course is the #1 team in the state. And the Whalers held their own for most of that game. It was about, again, another one of those like 3.5 quarters of fantastic play, but Sandwich scored 4 straight on 4 straight possessions to break it open, and the Whalers were unable to recover. It was 5-4 at halftime. And here's Hudson Perry. Again, Whalers just using some clock. We are down under 3 minutes here in a game that is well at hand for Nantucket. Boucher into the game again on offense. See if they can work a play for him to get another shot off. He was able to score a goal just a minute ago, or a few minutes ago now. Tip pass. Boucher scoops it. And pass too tall for Tedeschi. And finally, DY will get possession here. We are under 2 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter of senior recognition game for the Whalers. We'll just go through the list here. Justin Blois, Mackay Bodden, George Boucher, Ryan Downey, Cole Evans, DJ Francis, Shane Hanlon, Finn Kelly, Camden Knapp, Ray McClure, Dylan Otani, Hudson Perry, Caden Shea, Xavier Stanley, Cosmo Tedeschi, and Justin Zadroga. An incredible group of seniors, not only on the lacrosse field, but representing Whaler Nation proud in our community, and of course, as student athletes, multiple sports for most of these kids. So, proud moment for Whalers Nation as we celebrate the seniors. Just about a minute left in what could be the final possession of the game here. The Whalers could just run it out, and I got a hunch that is the instruction from Coach Aloisi here. Might have a couple of token passes, but we are under a minute to go, and the celebrations can begin here on senior recognition night. Whalers will have their second dominant performance in a row. A win over the Vineyard, and now a win over the DY Dolphins as we are under 30 seconds. Zadroga able to corral the pass. And it's merely a formality here, as the Whalers will move to 8-9 on the season, picking up their second win in a row. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the celebrations begin. Whalers win 19-2 over DY. Once again, thanks very much to Riley Williams for sneaking up here and chatting at halftime. Congratulations to him on a fantastic career, finishing off his baseball career with a no-hitter yesterday against the Vineyard. Best of luck to our boys and girls tennis teams as they have qualified for tournament play. We've got some more lacrosse tomorrow as the girls host Sturgis West in their senior game. So the opening draw will come around 4 o'clock. Senior recognition will be after the game. So we'll see how that plays out here on the NSC. Thanks as always for joining us here. For Sean Davis, I am Chris Morris. Final here from Vito Capizzo Stadium. Whalers 19-2. Congratulations, seniors, on another fantastically successful season and career. You represent Whalers Nation proud. Have a great evening.